Billy Joe Saunders claimed that he'd give his life to beat Canelo Alvarez. So he was willing to give his life, just not an eye. Let's talk about it.
You still don't get it, do you? He'll find her. That's what he does. That's all he does. You can't stop him. He'll wait for you, reach down her throat, and pull her fucking heart out.
February 1st, this year, Billy Ho Saunders, came out talking a whole bunch of shit about Canelo Alvarez and him not watching the fight with Caleb Smith, and he had a lot to say. Let's just look at it. He says, to tell you the truth, I didn't watch the Canelo versus Smith fight. I didn't watch it. I've seen highlights. One thing Canelo Alvarez has never, ever, ever, ever done. He's never fought a gypsy man. Never. I've got something inside of me burning so strong that I'll give my life, my soul, my everything to get a win. Some people go in there and they get blinded by the money. They get blinded by the lights. They get blinded by what could be. That don't bother me. Keep all that. Have it. I don't want the fame. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be known by people on the street. I don't want any of that. I want the win. That's all I want. That's all I'm after. And I just felt like Smith taking the fight on 5-6 weeks notice was just a sign of, I'm going in there, get my money, and I'll see you later. So I didn't really tune in. I want to see someone who's going in there fully focused on doing the job. And that's to win. Do I blame Smith for taking the chance? I don't know. But he didn't go in there with a winning mentality, is what he said. So you was willing to give your life, give everything, except an eye. Then you start making all these excuses. Oh man, his skull was cracked. Then you have this fucking Sambo bitch ass nigga Spencer fucking Fearon coming out. Oh well, you guys just don't know Billy Joe. You don't know Billy Joe. I mean, he could have really gotten damaged. He could have really gotten, but he said he'll give his life. That's what he said. That's what that man said. That man said he'd give his life. Give my life for the W. Give his life for the W is what the man said. So he'll give his life, just not an eye. So when Canelo was going to the body, Billy Joe did not want to return the favor. He didn't want to do an eye for an eye. He didn't want that. No. Billy Joe was just fine, and he was boxing good, and I had him winning. But you were willing to give your life. No doctor went to your corner. Now, I need you to understand something. If a fighter is willing to give their life, if a fighter is willing to risk it all, then someone has got to stop it for him. Where was Billy Joe at complaining that his corner stopped the fight too soon? Where was Billy Joe at looking at the ref like, why'd you stop this? Looking at his cut man or his head coach or his head trainer like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing? Where was any type of pushback from Billy Ho? Any. This is a man willing to give his life. This is a man who said Cinnamon Clitoris never faced a gypsy man. Amir Chin Khan had more heart than Billy Ho Saunders. So is that what gypsies are about? Because I saw in the beginning the referee checked his gloves. Sure saw that. So I guess she wasn't getting that one over. Guess she wasn't pulling that. I guess she wasn't pulling that wig over him. Well, what happened to the ring being fucking 54 feet? What was the point of getting a ring that big if you're going to just try to stand there and mix it up with Canelo? What was the point? You could have got a fucking 10 by 10. How you fought Canelo, you could have got a 10 by 10. You didn't need fucking 22, 24, 28. Let me get 75 feet ring. You didn't need that shit. This motherfucker wanted a football arena. For what? You fought at the 50-yard line. The whole fight. You didn't jab, get away. And you could have. Because all Canelo did was walk forward. He didn't cut the ring off. He just followed you around the ring. And then when you stopped, he punched you. Hard as a motherfucker. That motherfucker was like, You can hear him all whimpering and shit. Then what you staying there for? You got the movement. And with the little bit of movement that you was doing, I had you winning. But yet, you was willing to give your life. You was willing to risk it all. That was it. I'm giving everything I got. I'm leaving it all on the table. The nigga punched you in the eye one time. A nice one, too. Solid one. Why? Because you kept doing the same shit over and over and over again. But you're a gypsy man. That motherfucker went to punch you and you leaned down the same way every fucking time. You didn't lean the other direction. You didn't lean back. None of that. You didn't jab and dip the fuck off. No. You moved, you jabbed, you held, you waited for Canelo to get close to you, and then you leaned the exact same direction every fucking time. It was very easy for Canelo to hit you. Very easy. Because you put yourself in the kill zone every time. You just lean straight forward, right to that spot, and Canelo was like, okay, bang. You lean the same way. I challenge anybody. Go back and watch the fight. And tell me a different direction that Billy Ho tries to dip out of harm's way. Show me. He leaned the exact same way. All this skill set that you're supposed to have, you leaned the exact same way. And the crazy part is, you was actually winning. I counted punches. It's still up. My video is still up. When I called the fight, it's still up. It's still there. You can go back and watch, and you can see the people in the comments, in the chat, all Canelo fans as well, saying, oh, well, I got Billy Ho, or maybe it's a tie, blah, blah, blah. But yet, if you go back and you look at the fucking scorecards that they did, they have Canelo Alvarez up like 9 rounds. Billy Ho won 1 round, and that's it. Get the fuck out of here, bro. But fuck all that. What happened to this gypsy man? What happened to that? Where's the gypsy strength? Where is he's a gypsy. This guy's a gypsy. He's never, ever, 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 ever fought a gypsy. We're gypsy men, and there's something inside of us. What's inside you? Because Cinnamon Clitoris was punching you in your motherfucking gut, trying to make you throw it up, whatever it was. And then you quit. So I'm guessing that's what's inside gypsy men. Quit. A lot of quit is inside gypsy men. Oh, Tyson Fury didn't quit. Yeah, he did. He didn't want to fight. His dad told him, oh, I would have threw the towel in. You never heard Tyson Fury talking about his pops, saying, oh, man, well, I'm glad my dad wasn't there to stop the fight. You never heard none of that shit. None of it. Didn't hear a damn thing. They fucking pushed, plotted, and preted with this fucking big cokehead for him to say, okay, I want the rematch. And then he fucking cheated. So I'm guessing if there would have been none of that cheating that went on with fucking Big Coke, I guarantee you that Billy Ho would have tried that shit. Guaranteed. Guaranteed Billy Ho would have tried something. But he couldn't, and he didn't. But I'm trying to figure out what's inside of a gypsy man. Because this man said he's willing to die. He's giving it all. All he wants is to win. That's all he cares about. He don't care about the money. He doesn't want to be seen and heard and blah, blah. Well, you won't be seen. And you're going to be walking around like this, like Ahab, with a motherfucking patch on your eye. But go ahead. Oh, he's got surgery. Billy Joe is doing so. Fuck Billy Joe Saunders. I'm glad, bro. I wish he would have fucking got his fucking skull bust into his brain. I wish he would have ended, period. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. And he deserved to lose. But he was winning. He was winning. He was winning on the scorecards. And then he quit. But this is a man who said, he's never fought a gypsy man. There's something inside of me that he's never fought. There's something he's never had to deal with. Yes, yeah, it's called quit. That's what it's called. And Canelo Alvarez was punching you in your gut, and he made the quit come out of you. He was punching you hard as a motherfucker. So that's what's inside of gypsies. Quit. That's what's there. Each punch was coming up to the nigga threw it up. Quit. Then I'm just gonna sit in my corner and shit. Motherfucker was sitting here like this. Just like that. He was doing this. They was rubbing on his eye. Then he opened it. Opened his eye. Was looking at his trainer and shit. Didn't say nothing. Just sitting there. Open his eye. Then all of a sudden, trainer just stops it. And Billy Ho says nothing. Wow. Wow. Fucking pathetic. Pathetic. You are a fraud. You are a motherfucking coward. All right? You're a fucking coward. Oh, ain't no boxer, no coward. They get in the ring, they lace him up. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Talk about this shit about how, this man, Caleb Smith got in there on short notice. Well, you had a long notice. You had a very long notice. You pulled out of the first time when he said he wanted to fight you. You had a very long notice. You had plenty of time to train. Plenty. Get the fuck out of my face. You fucking quit. That's what's in gypsies. Quit. BFTB. Shout out to the LDBC. And I'm out.